Hi and welcome back to my channel where we are passionate about helping business owners learn business and accounting. My name is Stephanie Ramirez and in today's video we will be talking about business planning. If you're interested, keep on watching. Point number 1, update your 5 to 10 year plan. In my last video, starting a business in 2020, I talk about the importance of creating a 1, 5, and 10 year plan. So in this video, we're going to talk about updating that 5 and 10 year plan. Things to think about. What has changed in the business? Have you gone into new markets? Have you expanded the business? Are you planning to expand the business? Are you planning to lease a new facility? Are you planning to move? I mean, that kind of stuff is what you want to think about in this 5 to 10 year plan. Number 2, update your strategic plan for 2020. What do you want to accomplish in 2020? So you're basically working that 5 and 10 year plan backwards. What do you have to do in year 9, in year 8, in year 5 to get you to now? Number 3, update your marketing plan. In your marketing plan, who is your avatar? Who is your ideal customer? How are you going to reach that customer? What social medias are you going to leverage? Does your business have a Facebook, an Instagram, a LinkedIn, a TikTok? I mean, how are you going to reach these customers? Who's going to manage your social medias? Are you planning to do it yourself? Are you going to have a marketing agency take over? How much of your budget are you going to allocate to marketing? So all of that needs to be in your marketing plan. And most importantly, how are you going to funnel your customers to your website? Because ultimately, that's where you want them to go to hopefully produce a sale. So here in our home, we are a huge Dave Ramsey fan. So number 4 is debt snowball. Does the business have any debt that it can start paying off? So basically, the debt snowball is you start targeting the debt that has the lowest balance, and you just put away money until you pay that off. And then you focus on the next debt that has the next lowest balance, and then you work your way, pay that off, and then you focus on the next one, and so on and so forth. Typically, credit cards have the lowest balance with the highest interest rate, so I always suggest to start targeting there and just to pay that off first. And the reason why it's so important to get rid of debt is because then we can take those funds and allocate them somewhere else throughout the business rather than, paying something off that we've already probably don't even have anymore. Number 5 is to build up a cash reserve. So in business, sales go up, sales come down, and I think it's so important to have money set aside. I recommend at least 3 months of operating income. So when you do have those moments where business is low and you don't have as much money coming into the business, you at least have money to make payroll and pay your operating costs for the business. So I know it's not easy, but if you start putting money away now, for next year, you should be ready with a cash reserve. Number 6, find ways to get organized. Right now, there are so many business owners that are scrambling trying to find documentation for their taxes from expenses back in March, and it's so frustrating. It's a waste of time. So if you get organized now in January in 2020, your December self in 2020 will thank you. So what are some things you can do to get organized? Well, for a lot of people, they struggle with keeping track of their receipts. It's very simple. There are so many apps out there that will help you take a picture and put it away. I mean, that's that simple. It's that easy. Then take that receipt and throw it in a folder. Another one that people struggle with is mileage logs. There are so many apps out there where you can track your miles. So guys, please keep track of your miles, keep track of your receipts, get organized in 2020. So in December, you're not struggling, you're not frustrated, and you don't waste your time. Your time is precious. Time is a commodity. You'll never get it back. So get organized now. So in December and January, come tax season, you're set. Number 7 is what I like to call business maintenance. For LLCs and corporations, every year you're supposed to hold an annual board meeting. Now, if you're running solo, if it's just you, then you're supposed to have a meeting with just yourself. I mean, it's very basic, it's very easy. All you have to do is write down that you met with you and that you are going to do this for the business this year. So you're going to plan on moving facilities by 2020 and it's approved by your board. I mean, it's a formality for the business. I also like to lump in new ventures under this business maintenance. If you've already launched a new segment of your business, then we need to probably go back and do a DBA under that business. This won't apply to everyone, but it's important to kind of take a step back in this step and see, okay, so what are we doing? Do I need to create a new LLC under this original company, or do I need to just create a DBA under this company? So that's the things you want to think about in this step. Number 8 is bookkeeping. Recommit to your bookkeeping this year. 2020 is a new start, is a new year. Whatever happened in 2019, don't worry about it. Let's get back on the right foot and start keeping up with our books. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you next time.